As I'm sure all of you know by now, Digital Girl was a hoax. In my last video, I asked the question, what does this mean for EKT? Well, not much, apart from the fact that my eyes have been widened a lot more to the possibility of this song being a hoax. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look into the biggest hoax lead we have come across in this search. So without further yapping, let's jump into the coincidental world of Newfoundland. This lead starts all the way back on October the 26th, 2021, just 2 weeks after Carl92 posted the original snippet of EKT to What's That Song. A user that went by the name of Newfoundland posted a slowed and pitched down version of EKT to What's That Song. Now, it's common knowledge that this was in fact a hoax, because it is literally Carl92's exact snippet, just slowed down. However, if you look a little bit deeper, things start to get a little bit interesting. The first thing that I find most peculiar about this is that the second snippet was posted just 19 days after Carl had posted his original. Carl's snippet only had about 200 listens at the time, and essentially no one really knew about it. I can understand the trolls and such nowadays because of how popular the song is, but who in the right mind would troll a community that doesn't even exist yet, just 19 days after the initial snippet was posted? Well, everything starts to make sense when you pay a closer attention to the username Newfoundland. Just for context, Newfoundland and Labrador is a province in East Canada with a population of around 500k. 2 years after Carl's initial post, a user that goes by the name of Jacques René Molyneux posted a comment on the website Discogs, claiming that they reckon that they've heard it on the radio. But this wasn't just any "I heard it on the radio" comment that we see all the time. This comment was actually pretty convincing. They went on to say that this kind of 90s music was popular on radio stations in the East Coast area. However, they couldn't remember the artist's name, obviously. Still, there is one more piece of information that ties this whole thing together. While researching the lead, users of the community stumbled upon a user by the name of Carl92 on a Canadian local musician website. As it turns out, according to their profile, they are from none other than Newfoundland. They are an avid bass player, a sound technician, and also dabble a bit in the drums. So what does this all mean? For one, there are too many coincidences to ignore. Could this musician from the east coast of Canada be the one behind EKT? Perhaps when producing their music, they wanted to get an idea of how their demo sounded and posted it to What's That Song in order to garner some feedback. Once the song got popular, Carl disappeared off the face of the earth in order to avoid any backlash from the community. Secondly, when looking at the all-famous NTSC pilot tone of the original snippet, this matches up with the lead, as Canada is a country that utilizes this specific analog encoding system, which is yet another coincidence. Did we finally find Carl? Just under another username, which is basically an extension of his What's That Song username. If so, perhaps after he saw that his original post only got around 200 plays in the span of 19 days, he attempted to post the snippet onto What's That Song again, just under a different username. And all he could think of when creating a name for his new account was the province he came from. Or perhaps he preferred his demo a bit more slowed and pitched down, so uploaded the same snippet with these changes in order to see which one becomes more popular. However, once he saw the Lost Wave community had latched onto it, he dropped off the internet in order to avoid any backlash. This is all we have for this lead. However, what we do have is a super coincidental lead. Almost too coincidental. Everything seems to add up and explain the whereabouts and intentions of Carl92. Let me know what you think about this down in the comment section below, as I believe this is probably the most concrete piece of evidence we have to explain the possibility of EKT being a hoax and the whereabouts of Carl92. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao!